A little bit difficult to access the restrooms today. Here we are at Bear Lake Trailhead, getting ready for our hike around the lake and up to Alberta Falls. I don't know if it shows on the camera, but we have a real light snow going on a sunny day. Here is Bear Lake. It's a small lake, 9,475 feet elevation. There's Sweet Pea out walking on the lake. And there's Bren.
There's a lot of snow.
They are walking on the lake.
So we decided to cross the lake. We are crossing the lake.
Yep, we're on the lake and we're eating Rocky Mountain lake snow.
No worries about the elk that just passed this way.
This was yellow.
Ew, I think this is brown snow.
Oh shoot, oh, it's getting thin. Run! Just kidding, but it is getting thinner here. Check it out ahead. I think it's a frozen waterfall or something.
Here's where water was running off this mountainside.
You could tell, so people thought that they could step and we went down.
Watch your head on that tree. You're welcome, thank you.
Amelia, I think you're a little too deep in the snow.
Are you
All right,
sure?
I think we need to pull her out.
Okay.
Because she stepped off this path and went down. There's our fearless leader. Do not step left. Okay to fall to the right. Not okay to fall to the left. Just remember, there's things that knock us to the left. What do you think?
I think it's awesome.
What do you think, maybe?
I think it's great. Glad we got to do it today.
I'm very happy to be here.
Me too. Whew, we're at the summit, Alberta Falls.
So worth
We
it.
made it to the summit, and
This is the river right next to us. It's frozen, the falls are frozen.
the falls are frozen. I can't walk over that hump of
No
snow
going.
because I think it's just a hump of snow and I don't know where it goes to. But look at that view, guys. Man, it was work. Why do I feel like I've been here before? I think
You did that.
I didn't do it. Look, Ramya made these power balls, and I saw all the ingredients on her counter yesterday. Don't they look delicious?
Oh, wow.
It's all healthy stuff.
It's awesome. Thank you, Ramya, for the goodies.
Look at all those midge flies. Wait a minute, it's not midge flies. That's snow. Another snowy night in Colorado. supposed to snow for several hours. So as you can see, there's only a little on the ground now. There'll be plenty on the ground by morning.
I'm leaving Whole Foods. I feel...
Hey, it's all part of the adventure.
Yeah, I feel like as miserable as this is sometimes for me, because I feel trapped and I can't have the freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do. I know that when we don't have it, I'm going to miss it, and I'm going to feel like I didn't appreciate it enough.
It's beautiful.
What's on our car? Dust, I think. Oh my gosh, Maylee. That art there seems like something I've seen, like, you know what this looks like? The little guy.
Oh yeah, the dancing
The little guy with the backpack and the flute and the didgeridoo.
I didn't do that on purpose. I was trying to eat some snow.
The waterfalls do really neat things when it's freezing out. Frozen hands. It's like a cushy ground.
Yeah, if you, at least if you fall, it's soft. You have cushion. If, wait, yeah, get the snow. Maylee, get the snow off of it. Oh, she's something else. Oh, she's got snow on her rear end.
Holy hell. This is terrible because it's just causing more wind and it's making me colder.
Don't, seriously though, don't jump, okay? Please, you'll slip, you'll fall.
Sure?
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay, I can't hold my hand out anymore.
Slow people, one more time. Here we go. Faith is confidence that Jesus is who he said he is and will keep every promise that he has made to me. He rose again on the third day, just like he promised he would do. And if you can keep that level of promise, we can have every confidence and assurance that he can do and deliver on every other thing that he has promised. And if he didn't die for our sin, and if he did not rise from the dead, we have no confidence in Jesus.
We came back to the recreation center in Longmont, Colorado today. It snowed again last night. A little tiny bit of flurries right now. As you can see, it's currently 3 degrees outside. Winds aren't too strong, but feels like -8 outside, they say. I don't know if we're going to get enough light to see it, but there's an igloo.
I want to go crawl in it.
It'll probably cave in on you.
You think? My third time growing sunflower sprouts. They are so yummy and so easy. I mean, literally, we are eating sunflower sprouts all the time now. And it's so inexpensive, like compared to buying them at the store for $6 and $7 a container. This makes like 3 containers or at least 2.5. And it's just pennies. And it's so fun to watch them grow because this is after 4 days, I think. And then so one more day and they'll be about this tall and I will water them. And then a couple minutes later, I'll come over and start doing this to them. And then all the black husk will fall off and then they'll get about this tall in like 5 or 6 days. It's just awesome. And I finally made yogurt. I can't believe I didn't do it a long time ago. I can't believe how easy it is. It's time to see the girls. There's Bagel. There's their little house. Isn't it so sweet? The way Ronald did it. And I'm sorry, girls. Today's not a good day to come outside the area because it's too cold today. Okay, I'm sorry, baby. There's Blueberry. Blueberry and Bagel, the most beautiful girls. And there is where the Sasquatch put a structure up to help hold the, the wire. And to Wyoming from our place in Colorado. We're gonna go on a rail train today and see bison. Look at that. They got a big old bison on the hill. Interesting things out this way. We were just looking at a geocache called Hoodoo Hide or something like that. It's another big one. They have a great welder there. They do all kinds of really cool welding art here. They have some old machinery that's pretty amazing to look at. Look at the moon over the arch.
Came to the train ride to see the bison. The train and from today the snow drifted over. Back for that. But the girls are on the swings.
I can't get mine to go high.
I'll come and give you a push.
No.
We're going to see if we can see a few animals around and then we're headed for Cheyenne.
We are at the Capitol building in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
It was in this room in 1889, while Wyoming was seeking statehood, a constitutional convention was held. A large part of debate focused on women's suffrage, a right Wyoming women had held since 1869. The debate culminated with representatives enshrining women's suffrage within the Wyoming state constitution, making Wyoming the first state in the country to recognize the inherent right of women to vote and hold public office.
We're walking through downtown Cheyenne, Wyoming, getting near sunset. Getting close to it. We're geocaching right now.
This is where it all started, from Cheyenne, Wyoming to the Black Hills of South Dakota. Trying to get back to Longmont, Colorado, and they closed the roads, and the winds are so strong.
Close the interstate, yeah.
And they closed the interstate, and the winds are so strong they're blowing snow onto the highway and everywhere. And like we just saw an 18-wheeler basically getting blown sideways on the ice. So we're just gonna go back to Cheyenne for a few minutes and see if things calm down and make a new plan for a new route home. We're going through an 18-wheeler car wash because we're so stranded in Cheyenne because of the roads. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
It's all part of the adventure.
We appreciate your business.
This is a memorial of the original buffalo that was here. I mean, not buffalo, bison. There's technically a difference. Here's Bren with a couple friends. This one saw me eating and came over and wanted some of my food. We're getting ready to ride the train. A few minutes. We'll see all kinds of animals.
Looks like a toy. We're getting on a toy. Looks like a portable from when I was in elementary school. Oh my goodness. Look at
most of the time with horses, if they end up having blue eyes, they actually have the pink skin around it. It's actually very rare for a pink horse that's white or that's a bright color like that and has the blue eyes to have the blue. That's the second rarest thing in Wyoming, don't you? Pretty women. Yeah. My dad used to have a joke. He used to tell us boys there was a pretty woman hiding behind every tree in Wyoming. I later found out why. If you've ever been to Gillette, Wyoming, you know what I'm talking about. You're not worried that one will move. If it doesn't, that's just how we tenderize steaks for the restaurant. So what you're actually on most of what you see there is going to be something called a cap. It grows over the top of the horn itself like a fingernail does.
Okay.
So the horn itself is only about 3 to 4 inches long.
Okay, look. Right here. Charlie.
No, it's one of the cows.
Oh, it's too weird for you? Right here. Too weird for you. Big one's gotta be used to it. Now you look like, I don't know if I want that tone. That's a big, big, big buffalo. Come on.
That is.
Ready? And here it goes. Look. I did it! I did it! He got me.
Gotcha?
A little bit.
Nice.
Buffalo kiss.
What kind of food is this?
Hey, buddy.
It's a mixture of salt, minerals, alfalfa, a little bit of protein, and molasses for a binder. Okay. I'll keep just slime. He shook his head.
You're just so massive. My brain can't get around it. Some of them figured out that if they just opened their mouth, you could throw it in. Look at that. She's feeding.
They got a lot of practice.
Does he not have top teeth?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's so funny.
Alrighty, folks.
Oh,
I'm going to start putting windows back in at this time.
One more. Quick, one more. One more for the baby. One more for the baby. There you go. Bye, beautifuls. Bye, beautifuls. There's a baby. So interesting. Oh, there's more out in the field in there. Oh, you're a little late to the
There's our other ball up ahead of us here on the right. That is G. Colors, red and green. Red is for the beautiful rock formations across the state. Green is for the luscious trees and vegetation. But we all know Colorado for a different green, don't we?
They like that.
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody has any of that green, we now have 4,500 bison across our ranch.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
Tinker was the original sire.
Tinker lived a good life. They